Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Funny start to the day with my live streaming because I've already done one to LinkedIn and the other YouTube channel and Instagram, I think it was. Yeah, the Be Live failed to connect in with doing a start initially. I usually do them concurrently. I've had to do them separately now. So we're here. I'm Ross Boundy, Psychic Medium, and bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And yes, I am here with the Be Live on its own, which is not bad. I have got the Ecamm camera coming in, but not transmitting at the same time. It's wonderful to actually have a sunshiny morning to start with beautiful light clouds. I don't know how long that will last. And that's a lovely little weather report for Michaela. and I'm here after a very busy last 4 days. I had a bit of a rest yesterday, and here this morning for wow, an interesting start. Uh, Things happen in three, don't they? Anyway, I'm going to continue forward. Let's go over to the cards. So tune into your psychic center, as in that gut feeling, your intuition, your spirit guides, and we'll check out what the cards have to say. I've already run through it once, so I should actually be okay with it. Here we go. Now, what we've got is Ciro Marchetti's deck of Gilded Reverie Lenormand, the expanded edition. Most of you here that are regulars would know this deck by now. Been using it for over 6 years. The three cards that we've got are the coffin in the home space. We've got the park or garden in the main theme, as in for the day, the theme, overall theme. That's the word I was trying to look for. And the compass is in the workspace. This is one of the cards from the expanded area of this particular deck. So I love seeing this because it really is about realignment. Anyway, so let's just have a look at the owl card as well, because I have been using this regularly. Yeah, I flipped that one easily in one hand. Learning is a gift, even when pain is your teacher. And that's just a reminder that really everything that we've gone through in our lifetime to date has made us who we are. Some of those moments have been painful, others have been joyous, glorious, happy times where we can really share that is. Which do you remember most? Most of the time, I suppose it is the painful times that comes to memory first. Who knows? Look, let's focus on what is the positives. And that's something that you will be remember that for me, I look at everything in a positive light because I don't want to give the negatives. Is there really positive and negative? I think it's just that things are as they are, and everything in its perfect timing is perfect, regardless of other situations that are around it, because it's, the plethora of how many different variables and combinations of all of that create how many million people are there in the world? It's just, and in our own community, in your own family, it really is a lovely meshing of humanity that creates our life, each in our own individual situations. I just love it. I enjoy experiencing this lifetime, this that we are in now. Now, that's a bit of a soapbox. This here, as far as the garden, the public park, the parks or garden card, some of the decks call it garden, some as parks. It is the public place and space of where we live. It's not the inner home space. This is move out and about. It's not even our workspace. It is that is shared space. And we as humans have this habit of wanting to change things, make it, well, what we consider better, prettier, more beautiful. This is a beautiful park. The design of it with that grand well, there's a staircase, that grand pathway with the fountain focused in the center, leading the eye to that is the gazebo in the center with a gorgeous tropical garden plant type of thing that is prominent, is a focal point, leading the eye to it, the magnificence of nature. It really is bringing that beauty to the fore with the gorgeous angelic statues, angels on each side, the white peacock, the doves. But what is the backdrop is the natural realm, the trees. You can imagine the field behind that, the grasses, the creatures, the animals that are in all of this that might be the forest, that is further afield even more being farmlands and all the rest of the natural world. And then more forests and, well, the oceans and whatever else is involved in Mother Nature and this world that we live in, that the cycle of the environmental aspect of how it all sustains the whole cycle of living, the living creatures within this land that is behind this picture. But what we are looking at is the range of what we have influence with here in our small space of the world. This gorgeous creation and how we can share it together, and how we are moving out and into the public realm, being seen. That's the message for today. It's looking after that is Gaia, Mother Earth, and being mindful of how everything that we do affects Gaia, Mother Earth. And at times, yes, I had a not a flick through. I don't do my social media in the morning. But as we flick through, I don't even turn on TV through the day. I actually don't. Wasn't on at all yesterday. But there is the media that we see through our devices. That I'd have to say, I'm in front of this device a lot. Occasionally the news picks up. There is storms and cyclones and stuff all over. There's places and spaces that all of that is happening, and tragedies and wars and all the other news, what goes on out and about. We need to be mindful of what is close enough to us that we can have that influence. Look after our environment, look after the people around us who are walking with us in this environment called our community, our towns, our state, our country, but not to the exclusion of being mindful of the world. We are global. It is Mother Earth. And we're needing to be really maintaining, helping the health of Mother Earth even. I'm not going into the topic of climate change or anything. Climates change. That's all I'm saying about that. We're needing to really be out and about and active in whatever way we can, whether it's to help the environment, whether it's to speak our voice like on a soapbox and be seen and be heard, and really put ourselves in the place of going through this, stepping through this pathway that goes to looking after that is the strangest and most. I'm thinking of what's coming to mind is those extinct animals that we've let go, all of those sorts of things that humankind has done. We've got to be more mindful of what is happening. That's the message that I'm getting with this. And I've just noticed the comments because on the previous live, I didn't I didn't need to be mindful of the comments, unfortunately. There wasn't any. Uh, oh gosh, you've been away on a spiritual retreat, just got back yesterday. Oh, that's wonderful. What a wonderful way to spend a weekend. Thank you for being here this morning, Fiona. Lovely to see you. And Tina, good morning to you. And thank you for my reading today. Oh, thank you. Fiona's done the numbers, so it is altogether, it's a 6, which is a 3 multiple. Threes are an important factor in my life, so I value that. Thank you, Fiona. And Michaela caught me live. Yes, you have, because I was delayed, having to do 2 separate live streams. Have a wonderful day to you too, Michaela. You might want to, I did give a mini weather report for you right at the start. Right. So I'm still only at the start, aren't I? Here we are with that theme. It really is that is caring for each other through our environment and, our parks and gardens and that sort of thing. Now, as we're in our home space with the coffin, it's clearing and cleansing. It is death. It does represent death, not necessarily of just a physical person. It can be grieving for things that you're throwing away that you don't want to get rid of because you're clearing out your house, you're clearing out and opening boxes that have sat in a carport for 2 years. That sort of thing needs to be done. It is that sending onwards. And this is where I'm feeling that sense of, as we're clearing and cleansing, and if it is sorting through and clearing out house, it's coming up for spring cleaning time, sending it on as recycling, not just to the rubbish dump and landfill if that's what's needing to be done. It's no further useful for anybody, but as much as possible to be able to recycle. Stop buying new things all the time and stuff that we don't need that really is in the manufacture of them. It's raping Mother Earth. And that's one of my soapbox things. It's one of my, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to rant on that. We've got this being sent through as far as this does go deeper than just our physical things. It is going into our heart space and what we value and what we're really sorting through in our own inner mind, in our own inner soul, that is important to us, what our purpose is, and really what we're needing to be doing to be able to send on and forward into our legacy, I suppose. What it is that we're leaving, what it is that we're doing that strengthens our own purpose here, to send on further. Anubis does send on the spirit to the next lifetime. That's what the story is with the Egyptian, uh, their beliefs, from how I understand it. So what we're doing here is a clearing and cleansing that is no longer purposeful, useful in whatever way. It can mean physical things, relationships, our beliefs and understandings. We may need to change and say bye to, oh shit, I found out something new that I never knew in all of my life. And it can be a traumatic realization for some people at times. That the misunderstandings that can be continually held that are no longer that you believe. And it is as if a part of you has gone. It's all sorts of levels of that type of thing that we're looking at with the coffin. And being in the home space, it is that's close to home. In your family, in your friendships, and possibly in your community. That's how close to home it is, all within yourself. Okay, let's clear and cleanse that out so that we can really start with that mindfulness from our main theme for the day is that let the natural realm be what it is, including within ourselves, and guiding that in our business or our workspace because we've got the compass. We have that inner map all the time. We've got that with our spirit guides' help and all sorts of other ways that we have learnt. And good morning to you, Corinna. Lovely to see you here. And Michaela, you will need to watch the replay for the mini weather report. I think I gave it here. Otherwise, look on my LinkedIn account. I know it's there with the first recording. Anyway, with our compass, we do have the inner map that guides us, our spirit guides. What we have when we are working is if we're working for someone else, you have direction from those who are the bosses, the owners, or something within the realm of your workspace. It could be a standard operating procedures. It could be the policies, the vision, the mission, all sorts of things within business that is giving direction. And the purpose is, what is the purpose of your business? If it's direct manufacture of products, well, that's what's going to be the instructions, how to make them. Oh, I hope so much that it gets more to being within that is sustainable for Mother Earth. Anyway, I won't dwell. Follow what is the direction that you're feeling within that inner self first. See how it fits with what is being instructed from your bosses or whether you're instructing others in a clear and direct way. Give the map how you want that start to the finish to be mapped out for people. That's what I'm getting for this. It is that offering clear directions, being the clear direction yourself, listening yourself to those instructions if you are the employee, or the co-worker or the partner, whichever way that is sitting for you. Okay, so it really does bring in that realignment of where our focus should be. I really do think this is framed for Mother Earth, that we're needing to really look after and care for each other in the humanity, the global aspect, and really taking our one step at a time in having it become more aligned to have that longevity together in a sustainable world for our future generations. Okay, so that's how I'm seeing the cards for today. It could be something different for you, and that's okay. The interpretation is best when it is your own that overflows, takes it in with how you understand your world, but being open to what spirit guides are guiding you toward, to showing you. Remember the compass. That, yeah, it's just such a beautiful reading today. I love it. It is a reminder, the park, the garden in the central theme, to be mindful of being out and about, not locked up in a room for too long is my reminder. But it's also, it is that global sense of being out and about and connecting. We've lost some of those skills of physical one-on-one connection because of the devices and the things that we've become so addicted to. We'll put it that way. Thank you so much for watching, being with me. There is the links to the Psychic Online. I think that did post there. Yes, it did. I'll just show that as far as one of them that are there available for you. I am still doing the Seer Stars, and I will be continuing with that for as long as I can. Get it flowing and growing. So check that out if you'd like to have a peek. That has, online availability at the drop of a hat if people are available. You'll see that with the green buttons when they're online. If they're busy, they're either with someone else or busy with something else. Who knows? Thank you so much for checking that out. And look, keep being the best you. I'll see you tomorrow, and it is a namaste until then. Just check the comments again. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for wishing everyone a beautiful, blessed day with love. Thank you, lovely. Oh, I'm reading it sort of backwards. Ish. We'll watch the replay. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Lovely. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.